Sabesinqola no Sinethemba Dumezweni kwakunye no Nkqubela Qabaka who are co-owners of Frost Deliveries. Sabesinqola ke about running a logistics and moving business. Good people, Mandinbulise Ndinamkele Nkqubeni. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us, Tandi, and good afternoon to your listeners.
All right, mhlawumbe mandiqale ndiniphe individually an opportunity for you to tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you got into the world of business.
You want to take this one first?
Yeah, you can take it.
My name is Sinethemba Dumezweni. Ndihlala Madera Park here in Queenstown. I grew up here. I went to school here.
Okay.
And then I moved late when I was doing my high school. Went to live in Cape Town.
All right.
Ekhaya is in Guppy shop. Sibiza no last cafe. So now I fell in love with business from a very young age. During school holidays, we used to go to my grandma. So fike ke sithengise mina ngumntana sevenkileni. Kandizo ezilalini kuthi andisidudla sasevenkileni.
All right.
So I fell in love with business then, I should think.
Okay.
And then my mom was an educator. So xa benesports esikolweni ayibene siyathengisa. Esikolweni I did business subjects. So I did your commerce subjects, your economics, your business.
Okay.
So I grew my love for business like that. And then I met my boyfriend that went now, and then we started a small company. We started timber. Ne?
Yeah,
we started off we dip them and then we sell them off to local wholesalers and private clients.
Wow.
So yes, in 2020 we moved to PE, and he got a job and we moved to PE. So we left with the business side.
Okay.
In PE we did cooking and stuff. So we came back after 2022.
2022, June 2022.
Yes. So we couldn't continue with the timber company because I was a new mom.
Okay.
Yes,
you were doing the timber in PE?
No, in PE I was catering.
Sure.
We did the timber here before we moved.
Before you left, okay,
yes.
sure.
So when we came back, we couldn't continue with the timber because he had a permanent job and I was a new mom.
I can understand.
Yes. We needed extra income.
I can understand.
So that's when we decided to start Frost Deliveries. In 2022 officially we started the delivering company.
Wow, that is really, really wonderful. Mr. Qabaka, do you have just to give us a little background on you as well, so that
Yes, Nkqubela Qabaka.
Yes.
Business
Okay.
Started off when I was still working in Pretoria.
Sure.
Yeah. Selling t-shirts,
branding. Is that branding?
That branding. Yeah. That's how I started, and in 2020, I started the timber company with my girlfriend. Yeah. Then that's where I grew
a love for it,
for business. And also having a second stream of income. Sure.
Multiple. We need multiple.
Yes.
One is never enough. One stream is never enough. You need multiple. All right, I see. Tell us a little bit more about Ningoku. Currently, you focused on Frost Deliveries, and what kind of services do you do? Like, umdu will think Frost and will think, I don't even know how that name came up. You can also touch on that while you're talking about what exactly you do at Frost Deliveries.
Okay, thank you, Tandi. At Frost Deliveries, we are a removal company. We started as a removal company. Okay. So we pick up clients' items. We this is delivery. Yes. So that's how we began at first. But as the business grew, we even got stakeholders like different furniture shops around Queenstown. So we work with them because if and then they have a lot of clients' goods that they have to deliver.
Sure.
So we work with different furniture shops, we like subcontract.
Okay, like that. Sure.
Yes. And in our moving business, we found that some of our clients need to store their items before maybe move it too. Maybe clients living up in Ekomani, they need to move to East London. Qabaka sorting out their living arrangements.
So they need storage
place. Yes, and then storage apparently is much expensive up in Ekomani. So we have space because sinekhaya lakhe, sinekhaya lamu, sinendawo esihlala kuyo. So
Sure.
we decided to speak with our parents, and we started the storage company as well.
Ne.
So we even store the goods. We don't just deliver.
Okay.
And there's another one that we recently started.
Yeah, it's called recovery.
Okay.
Side road assistance and recovery.
So basically, like you go and assist them and help them out.
Yes.
Oh, all right. That's interesting. And okay, in terms of the delivery side, how far do you guys go? Do you go like out of town? If maybe I need my furniture moved from here and I've got a job in Cape Town, do you guys do that?
Yes, in our business model, we did say we move around South Africa as a whole. But now that we started the business, we've gone as far as Johannesburg.
Okay, that's the furthest you've gone.
Yeah,
sure.
furthest we've gone is Johannesburg. But we're willing to go.
You open to it. Sure, if it comes out, there's no problem. All right, because there are also other moving companies, but there's not a lot here in Queenstown. But and delivery companies and companies that offer storage. I think what you guys then do better in terms of storage is that you're cheaper. What do you think makes you different from all those other companies that can be a person would make a decision to come to you guys and not go to your competitors?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, take it.
Okay, what makes us different is that we try and personalize our services. We try and tailor make it to the client.
Okay.
So we find out about the client. We build rapport with the client, and then we try and tailor make it. And we do take videos. We take videos all the time of the things we do. We try and push them on social media. Yes. And I'm into graphics, Jay, as a fun thing. So yeah, we're doing that. Those videos that promoting, and A2E company. I think it also differs because I'm the driver, and there are a lot of our competitors, like it's a male dominated industry.
It is.
Yes, that
it
I'm
is.
in. So it's a
you get advantage.
To have a woman.
Don't people get like worried by this woman? Okay, it more becomes like respect, and you feel like okay, there's gonna be a woman touch to this transaction, so it kind of puts you at ease. I don't know.
And then they're like, no man, yes.
Yes, so respecting, I'm sure the respect comes in.
Especially when buses lalini in the bus and say, oh,
you don't have a problem. all right, that's cool. And when you're looking at okay, I also want to ask this. I mean, you do have the relationship dynamic in doing this business. There's also the relationship. How do you create a separation? I was not planning to ask this question, but it's just popping in my mind right now and I have to ask it. How do you make sure that you balance, you create a difference? When you go to a workplace, then you leave the work things there and then you go home. Now, if you both are working together in the business and also obviously your partners at home as well, how do you create boxes? They're like, okay, Lena mainga interfere, Lena yanga and if you're angry at work, okay, because of work, doesn't that spill over to business? Doesn't that spill over to the business side? I don't know, but you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't spill over to the business side.
How are you guys so controlled?
Yeah, sometimes you even get like moments where you find that as one
sure
business, let's say we're doing that certain delivery, and then like
directions.
And then like, but we work through it.
You've got a way to always work through it.
And I think it also helps that he's full-time employed, so that gives me like a bit of
space.
Leverage
in
the company. Yes, he's part of the admin and stuff, but like the day-to-day running of the
operations.
Yes, and that's what I like, because I'm very hot-headed, and he's very chilled. So I like it when I go alone on the deliveries. Yeah, like I handle paperwork and it's much easier like that. Wow. So I like the the leeway I get.
Ne.
Yes.
And I think that's a beautiful blend. Hey, to have. Imagine if you both of you were like hot-headed. It wouldn't be working. It would not be working. All right. Security precautions. Sometimes when you're moving your things, you want to know and be sure that this is about safe. How do you give customers like comfort? What's about safe? And also, how do you guys work out the finance? Don't give me numbers, but how do you ensure that customers don't you get a deposit first? I'm assuming, but I want you to talk around that space, those two elements.
Okay, when it comes to securing goods, or let me say items as the customers, first of all, scenario storage, of which storage. There's a security company in place.
Okay.
Your red card.
Okay.
No? Yeah. Okay. Now, when it comes to transporting your goods, the car has a tracker.
Okay.
There's a tracking company.
Sure.
Just in case. And then in play work on reinforcements. When transporting your goods. And we have people safeguarding the goods as well.
Okay.
And plus another point to learn is the fact that in terms of work, I work with transporting goods and people.
Sure. Oh, okay. I see. No, that's a nice to have a number of these, because there's also Nyani. Someone might say, please go and take my whole house, like it's your whole house, and you're transporting it to a different place, and the person's like, I need to understand safe. So I think with a couple of items that measures that you put in place, it's multiple to ensure that clients' items are safe.
I'll answer the invoicing question. Yes. With that, with our long distance trips, we require 50% deposit up front.
Sure.
So we invoice the client to see state the deposit up front and the rest of the fee and how they should pay. But for our local deliveries,
because you've built a relationship with them, it's different.
Yes. And with our local ones in Noko, down and then you're gonna get cash on delivery. So we don't require deposit for the local runs.
I think it's nice to have a model as like looking at how your business functions, and then not to blanket, but to tailor make it based on obviously the different clients that you are working with. Have you ever dealt with a difficult client? No, I stopped. I told myself I'm stopping calling clients difficult. A challenging client and not so easy to work with client. Have you? Is there any incident that's coming to mind?
He's had one. I haven't. All of
what
my clients
happened?
are
Do you want to share?
to work
Don't
with.
give names. You can just relay the story at a high level.
So I think it was last year.
Okay.
I was delivering a fridge from Queenstown to Nkqubela. It was a whole furniture. It's a couch, the fridge. So I get there. In fact, even getting there was
a struggle.
Was a struggle.
Why? With the directions or?
Like one was Lalin, like it was like deep in the lallies.
Deep lallies, okay, sure.
And nendlela ayakhona yabona was not conducive yabona yakho right ndlela. So I made it there. I made the delivery, and then like the client told me that that's the wrong fridge, so I had to take it back.
Oh my
to
word! That was the worst. I'm not laughing.
I can imagine. After
oh my word! What happened was the shop. The client was not at the shop when you were picking up.
The client was not at the shop when I was picking up.
That's so terrible, ne?
Yeah.
It is. And then it's in situations like that you don't even know who the cost belongs to you, the shop or the client. But yeah, those are things that we've had to work through.
Yes, because you've traveled, hey?
Yes.
There's cost attached to the
fuel
is expensive, you know. Well, Yeah, ish. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. It's one of those things. I always say that, mishaps, mistakes, and, troubles that come in business are there to kind of strengthen you to continue
to grow you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So at the time it's happening, it's really, really painful, but there's something that you're going to learn out of that. For instance, you never ever leave without making sure, like triple checking and ensuring that what you are getting is the right thing. But if it didn't happen, you wouldn't have put it down. I'm sure Nabega a measure will be in place to make sure that it doesn't.
Yes,
and
that even with the network thing, because you struggle with network with the clients. So we even when we go into the villages, we make sure that we have like specific directions before
you even depart.
Because
wow.
You could get there and then you can't find the client, and then our phone network. So that helps us a lot because you must get everything.
Beforehand.
Speak to the client beforehand, but I'm gonna make my way to you. So
okay. And as we go towards a close, when you're envisioning the future of the company and when you're dreaming and talking about it and thinking about it, how big do you want Frost Deliveries to be? Okanye zindoni pointers or indicators that will say, no, yabona, we've made it. Life when it comes to Frost Deliveries. What do you guys want to see?
Okay, at the moment, we have one bakkie, and then we have a stakeholder with e-trailers, so we have different sizes of trailers.
Sure.
So in the near future, we want to own our own trailers, maybe another bakkie, and yes, when it comes to what is a handy.
It's a 1 ton.
Yes.
Those 1 ton.
I want that one by the end of the year. That one I want by the end of the year.
Wow.
But then in the long run, we want our logistics company to grow. We want our own trucks. It's a fuel.
Wow, that's nice. That's really, really beautiful. And if someone wants to make use of your services, how do they get hold of you guys?
Okay.
Your contact numbers and stuff like that.
We're busy with the Facebook page and Instagram page for all Frost Deliveries. Right now we're using our personal accounts.
Okay.
So you can get me on Sinethemba Dumezweni, on Facebook and Instagram. Nkqubela Qabaka Qabaka on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
And you can call or WhatsApp us on our business number, which is 060 855 6234.
Right.
060-855-6234. Physical address is in Madeira Park, 22 Oribi Crescent, Madeira Park.
All right. Good people, thank you so much for coming through. I think this was really an interesting and insightful conversation.
Thank you so much for having us, Tanya.
Awesome. Phulaphula Vukani Community Radio, that was Sinethemba Dumezweni and Nkqubela Qabaka from Frost Deliveries, talking to us a little bit about their business. And if you want to get hold of them, try the number 0608556234. You can also find them on Facebook, Sinethemba Dumezweni and Qabaka. They're still working on their Facebook page. Right now, let us take a song. Don't go anywhere, as we are going to be talking about some of the things that they mentioned and also looking at what is happening around the world of business in your business update segment.